Hey guys, it's the Colonel from Snake and Colonel back with part 17.6. I'm re-recording this. I know last time I said it was a point 5. I actually made an error, and I looked through some of the footage shortly after I recorded it, and I realized there are a shit ton of cutscenes. And so just to basically, a lot of these parts are just really tedious and a lot of cutscene driven, and honestly, we've already been the next part, which after we get the key, which is really simple. You just got to kill this rat right here. He likes to chill right here. You'll see a little like icon of him pop up in just a bit. I do the stupid thing and I almost grab the time bomb. Luckily, I remember about it and I go back and I do my hunting for the rat. I don't know exactly where it is when I did this, but as soon as you see the little exclamation mark, which you'll see, exposes the rat, I know where he is, and piece of cake to get the key back. So if you are wondering what you do with the keys, basically what you need to do is you need to there's 3 different variations depending on the temperature. The first one I believe is room temperature, which is just you put the first key in. The second one, you gotta freeze the key. So what you actually do is you stay in Volgan's area, you hold that off for a bit, just kind of avoiding the guards. Really simple stuff, really basic. I'm pretty sure you can equip the box while you're waiting for it. In Metal Gear Solid 1, you had to do it without equipping the box. You had to do it while you're just holding the key. I do it the same way, but I don't feel like showing it because it's really tedious and it takes up a lot of time and it isn't really necessary because we've already done all that, and I know you guys don't want to see that. I kind of just want to get to the end, to be honest. And third part is heat up the key, make it hot, like boil the key, I guess is what you call it. But all you have to do is go to the furnace area we were in before we got to Volgan's area. You go up the elevators, and then you just race back here, and then you're all square. It can be a bitch, especially with the guards at probably the worst guard set in the game, which is the area before this, where there's one up above and then there's one below, patrolling. That is the worst set. There's a lot of ways to get around that. The easiest way was the one I was. Chaff grenade, you knock out one guy, then you just rush the door. Because as long as they don't get the alert off, you'll be fine. And if you're using not stun grenades, but like stun, like stuff, I guess. Like stun, not stun grenades, the stun gun, I don't even know what it's, the tranquilizer gun, that's what it is. If you're using that, then you're fine. There's nothing to worry about. So yeah, this part's really easy. I'm gonna let you guys watch the cutscene, and then after that, it is just cutscenes, pretty much. So the next part will be probably nothing but cutscenes, but actually, when we get to part 18, we'll actually be on Metal Gear, which is really solid. I would prefer if we were on Metal Gear right away anyways, because I want to get to my next LP, which, if you didn't hear in last episode, is going to be, you actually see me save here too, is actually going to be Fire Emblem, and I'm going to play through all of them. I'm going to go Fire Emblem 7, Fire Emblem 8, Fire Emblem 9, Fire Emblem 10 if you speak American, or if you don't know the Japanese names for the games. It's Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones for the Game Boy Advance, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, or Radiance, which is Fire Emblem 9, or for the GameCube one, and then Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, which is the Wii one, and I'll be playing all 4 of those in a row. So, here's a cutscene. Hope you guys enjoy it.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
And I'm back with the final key. Alright, that was cool, huh? We saw so much. I just do it because I don't. The way I was doing it is I get a magazine, I post it down so that one of the guards is too distracted, and then I just kind of race over it. There's different variations that you can do it. I like to mix it up sometimes. Sometimes there's certain circumstances that just make it easier if I do it one way and whatnot, so it just depends on that. So actually what's going to happen is another cutscene is going to show up, so I'm actually done for the video. If you don't want to see the cutscene, just go to 17.9, but that's pretty much more cutscenes. So it's your call. We won't actually get to actual battling until we get to part 18 where we face off Metal Gear. And I think what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to make the cutscene its own like mini part, and then I'll just cut over the next part. I'm not sure, I haven't figured it out yet. I might just actually put them all in like cutscenes as their own point part. So that way if you want to view the cutscenes you can, or if you just want to watch the battles you can. Just kind of to do the last one, so that way if those people who really want to watch the cutscenes have their own video, and the people who don't want to watch the cutscenes have their own video as well. So, just to kind of mix it up. So the cutscene's going to start. I'm done. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in 17.9.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Foxdie.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Foxdie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake...
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Foxdie was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?